Now, this is beyond ridiculous. A woman is pulled over for a routine traffic stop, but what happens next is anything but routine. The officer doesn't focus on the driver. Instead, he demands ID from her male passenger, claiming she has a restraining order against someone else. She tells him repeatedly, this is not the man, but the cop isn't listening. His priority isn't facts, it's control. And it all leads to one goal: get the passenger's identity, no matter how flawed the logic. The driver hands over her details without issue. Everything's in order. But the officer immediately shifts focus to the man sitting next to her. Why? Because she has a restraining order filed against someone named Terrell. That man isn't in the car. Yet the officer insists on identifying the passenger just to make sure. Here's the kicker. The woman confirms multiple times this isn't Terrell. The man calmly asserts his rights. You don't have cause. I haven't committed a crime. I'm a passenger. I'm not IDing. But none of that matters to the officer, who claims he can't get a photo of Terrell and refuses to let the man go until he can confirm it himself. Backup arrives. Just watch the full video and see how they waste nearly 30 minutes trying to figure out something that was already clear. Share your opinion in the comments.
I'll turn to an investigation, like I just said, because you have a restraining order against somebody, and I want to make sure he's not him for your safety.
No, I don't think that's the law, brother.
It
that's
is the
not
law.
me. You have not identified me as
I
that
know.
person.
I'm trying to identify you, and
But
you
you
won't.
I'm not. You need to identify Terrell and find out where he's at.
No, I need to find out who's in the car with her.
No,
because
you don't.
He's not allowed to be in the car with her, and if that's you, then it's a
Yeah, but you're not
violation
supposed to
and
be
you're
harassing
arrested.
the person that was
I'm
harassed.
not.
You need to go harass the harasser, not the harassee.
You
You see what I'm saying? You're harassing the. She filed a restraining order against this man because she didn't feel safe, not because she wanted to be harassed every time she got pulled over. Let me ask you an honest question, officer. Every time she gets a traffic ticket, do you think that she wants every man in her car investigated because she has a restraining order on a prior man?
Because what happens?
No.
Are you able to stop out to this location?
This is not the way the law works, officer.
Because
it just
what happens
isn't.
is a lot of times, listen.
It just isn't.
Will you listen
Can you
to
look
me?
a picture up of the guy?
No, I can't, or I would have already done it.
Well, have your people do that. It has nothing
I
to do
can't
with
do
me.
that.
Well, then that's your problem. That's not my
It is
problem,
your
officer.
Because you have to identify yourself.
I'm a law-abiding citizen that's on his way
good.
to a
Then
dentist
why would a
appointment.
law-abiding citizen have an issue identifying
Because you don't
himself?
have the right.
I do.
You don't have the right.
I
This
do
is a
have the
traffic
right.
stop. This is not a criminal investigation.
It just turned
This is a traffic stop. This is a routine traffic
Then
stop.
you call your supervisor.
He's
And
on his way.
I'm completely refusing because I want black people to know that you guys can't do this to us anymore.
It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but you don't have the right to do this. You do not.
Because what
You
happens
do
a
not.
lot
And
of
everybody's
times-
gonna find out that I'm not Terrell. It's easy.
He doesn't even
Everybody
have
knows I'm not Terrell. They're gonna.
How do I know that? How do they know that
If you
until
can
you
look
tell
up
them?
that information.
Yeah, why don't you Google Terrell? I mean, don't you got a phone? You don't know how to use
Terrell
Google?
Lamar
They
How
gave
do
you
I
they
Google
gave you a
somebody?
badge and you don't know how to use Google, sir?
Listen, how are you going to Google somebody?
Google his first and last name. You know his name. How'd you find out his name?
Yeah, and you know how many
Google it.
other
His name came up in your NCIC. His name come up in NCIC in your computer. So you're lying, officer. You're making yourself look kind of crazy
You
on.
are making
on
yourself
Facebook.
look crazy. That's fine.
Come on now.
Come on now.
He's in your computer. You know I'm not
he's
him.
not.
You don't got a computer in your car?
Yes, I have a computer in the car. It tells me who she has a restraining order
Where
against.
are we
It does
at?
not give me any of his DL or his anything else against him. If it was, I take a picture of him and look at you and be like, oh, that's not Terrell.
And so your system is that flawed that it takes you 30 minutes to get a picture of a guy? You can get his name, but you can't get his picture? I bet you I can get his picture. I bet you I can find his picture right now faster than you can on Google.
go ahead.
While you're waiting. Guys, this guy, Gloucester, what's your name, officer?
Gloucester Township, Officer Lawrence, badge 244.
Badge 244. This guy needs to identify me as not being a restraining order, somebody that has a restraining order against the woman I'm in the vehicle with. I am not that person. Now, he can't identify me as that person.
But he refuses
I
to
asked
identify
him to Google this person. He can't even Google it. It's taking them 45 minutes, guys. This is where your taxpayers'
from
money,
30 minutes
taxpayers,
to
this is where your money is going in
Yeah, you
Ticklerville.
talk to him.
This is what the police officers are spending their time doing.
Just a quick question. Even if we were to Google someone by his name, you know how many people are named
That's what I
that?
try to do.
Man, there's all information in there. Come
I was
on.
pulled over 'cause
This
I
is
was
common
speeding.
sense.
And it
Listen,
turned
the
into-
victim
I
of a
just
lot
got
of
here-
domestic violence
I
go
just
back
got
to
here
their
a few minutes
abuser.
ago, man. And so I don't
And the
really know
abuser could
entirely
have
what's
you
going
driving
on.
him around, so we just got to make sure that's not happening.
Hey, de-escalation, man. Black Lives Matter. It's called de-escalate,
That's
not
what we're trying to
elevate.
do, but you
And that's
won't
why we're just
you won't listen.
De-escalation, man.
And we're just
I tried to de-escalate. I tried. You guys didn't. You
How
guys
about
couldn't
yelling?
think.
Yeah, there's nothing
How about
to
yelling or
de-escalate.
you
We're not
de-escalating
de-escalating
anything?
anything.
Okay.
It's fucking to de-escalate.
I apologize. I'm
Okay.
excited. Let me lower my voice.
So this is what I've been trying to do.
Okay.
So like I was saying, a lot of times victims of domestic violence go back to their abuser. Okay? And through that relationship, they might have her be like, hey, listen, you got to go take you forever. So to make sure that that's not going on in this car stop, I need to identify you. That's it.
Yeah, but you're going above and beyond. You're trying to be
Why?
Superman. You're trying to be Superman, and you're
I care about her and her being held
because
captive
if you
by
really
somebody she has a restraining
if you really
order
cared,
against?
you'd be looking this guy up right now just to make sure. Because if he could, what if he's dangerous? You should be trying every avenue. You're not even looking in your phone. You're not even looking in your phone to at least attempt. You're not even attempting to see what this guy looks like.
Acting like this, I have to stay up here with her because now that you know that I might know that you're Terrell. If you're you're Terrell, now you might try to hurt her. So how can I leave her?
Oh my goodness, this is
I
crazy.
appreciate the concern, but this is not Terrell.
Okay.
And this is what happens every time if she gets pulled over.
It could happen, yes.
Oh my goodness, ladies, listen. This is a warning to all you ladies.
Why would you tell a lady not to get a restraining order?
Ladies, this is a warning. This is what happens. If you put a restraining order on a man, it better be for real. I'm telling you, it better be for real.
And I believe
because
she thinks that hers is.
I know hers is real. Hers is real. This is legitimate. And this is what she has to. This is what she has to deal with. This is what this woman has to deal with. But all you girls out there that are lying, you better not be lying because this is what you're gonna have to deal with. Yo, may I please step out and smoke a cigarette? It's unlawful for me to step out and smoke a cigarette?
Right now, we're going to talk to our supervisor.
Is it within the parameters of the law for me to step out and smoke a cigarette?
Right now, we want you to stay in the vehicle. Right now, no.
I do not have permission, so I'm detained in the vehicle. I go to school for IT. If you guys need any help, like you guys got like 7 guys here, right? Making $25 an hour, right? This is a lot of taxpayers' money, right? I can help you guys upgrade your system so that you can see what people look like a lot faster. I would love to. I'd love to give you my business card right now, but I don't want to tell you what my name is because this is too good to be true. Because your system is seriously flawed, and this is money taxpayers' money, guys. Gloucester Township community. This is your taxpayers' money, man. These guys are gonna find out I'm not Terrell. And if they had an updated system that could show you guys faster who criminals were, then you guys would be able to get a lot more for your community. I mean, look at this rundown building right here. It's such an eyesore in your town. If these guys weren't all sitting here, maybe this shit could get demolished and you could put like a playground here or something. Do you have any comments to make on de-escalation tactics of the Gloucester Township Police Department? Have you guys been making any like routine changes to like try to, improve your protocol and how you guys de-escalate like routine pullovers and stuff like that?
Trainings all the time.
How you doing, sir? So just so you know, we have you guys out here in a couple minutes. All right.
This is Sergeant DeWalt. He knows what's going on. He knows this is. Look at this, man. Look, see these expensive, clean vehicles, man. These well-paid brothers, these fine gentlemen, and their time could be used so much better, guys. So we're going to start a GoFundMe, and we're going to try to update their system so that way they can identify criminals faster. Because, I mean, do you guys agree that you guys, the city could get a lot more out of taxpayers' money if you guys could identify criminals faster? Is that something that you would agree with, sir? He agrees with it. Because, look, we've been out here for 20 minutes, and he still can't figure out if I'm Terrell or not.
You good?
Yes, sir. Yeah, you did a great job today, brother. I want to give you a.
Okay, thanks.
You know what I mean? I commend you for that. Your de-escalation tactics, Officer Lance, badge number 244. Hand clap.
You should clap then. You don't have so I give you issues for the speeding. Also for a careless. There's a pay by date here, so if you want, just pay it by that date. You can follow the instructions on this website here. If you would like a court date, there's a number right here. You can call. And they can set up a court date for you.
Thank you.
All right? Thank you. You guys have a good night.
Likewise. Take care.
This man is standing near his workplace, calm, quiet, not breaking any law. But that doesn't stop 2 deputies from cornering him, accusing him of loitering and threatening jail if he doesn't hand over ID. When he asked for a supervisor, denied. When he asked for a badge number, denied again. And the reason for all this? A bogus assumption based on a different person from years ago. This is how quickly things can spiral when you know your rights, and they don't care. He tells them he works next door, offers to verify it, stays calm, but that's not enough. Instead of confirming the facts, the officer demands ID and warns that if he doesn't comply, jail is next. The man pushes back, firmly but respectfully. He asks for a supervisor. And things get more absurd when one of the officers insists he remembers arresting the man at a restaurant years ago. Problem is, he's got the wrong guy. Still, the threats continue. If the man doesn't ID, he's going to jail. So what's the charge? Loitering near your own job? Asking for a supervisor? Refusing to be bullied into handing over ID without cause? Watch the full video and ask yourself. Share your opinion in the comments.
Immediately got an attitude. Okay. I told you how the state statute of loitering and prowling works.
Okay.
Okay. You work next door. It's no big deal. We get you out of here.
Okay. So now you threaten to take me to jail if I don't show you my ID?
Yes.
So can I get a supervisor, please?
No. I mean, if you want a supervisor, you can have one, but he's going to tell you the exact same thing.
Well, can I get a supervisor before we go any further? Please? That's all I ask.
I already explained it to you.
Can I get a supervisor? That's all I ask. Can I have your badge number, sir?
I don't have a badge number. My last name's Michaels.
Your last name, Michaels, you don't have a badge number?
I don't have a badge number, no.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, so I explained it to you. You're making something that doesn't have to be, just like you did last time, man. I don't know what it is.
Man, you don't know me, man. You don't know me.
You don't know me either.
You don't know me.
Okay.
I never had a conversation with you, brother. Ever.
Well, you created one last time.
I don't know when was the last time. Now you assuming that I'm somebody else. I'm not that person, brother. I'm telling you I'm not that person. Y'all making a mistake. I'm not that person. I promise you I'm not that person.
I'm not saying you're any type of person.
No, but I'm not that person that you think I am.
I explained it to you. All right. I'm leaving it up to you now. Okay.
Listen, I'm telling you, man.
I'm done talking. I already.
Can I get a supervisor, sir? Can I get a supervisor?
You're talking to him. You can provide identification or no?
Can I get a supervisor?
The supervisor's going to tell you the exact same thing. It's a very elementary statute, okay? Loitering and prowling. Look it up on your free time. You have a phone, you have Google. If you want to do that later, you can. We're done talking.
I told you I work right here, right? They can verify who I am. That's all I can tell you, man. They can verify who I am. I work right here at Village Inn. I'm 20 steps from my job.
Listen.
What's the problem?
Brother, listen to me.
What's the problem?
If you want to stay on 1012 with my partner here, I'll go ahead and verify that you work there. Okay? I'm willing to give you an inch.
Bro, y'all listen. Y'all know y'all wrong, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm willing to give you an inch.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
He's being very patient with you.
He's been very patient with me.
Yeah,
you would have hauled me off the jail.
You know what happened last time?
For
I
what?
put you in
Hold on.
handcuffs, okay?
Whoa.
Right. That's what I did to you last time.
I never been in hand. I don't know you, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
You didn't used to work at Kiki's?
Yes.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
And I know, bro, I've been here for 2 years. I ain't never worked for no Kiki's. I worked for Kiki's 7 years ago. You wrong too, talking about you don't have a badge number. Can I have your card?
My card?
Yes.
I can get
Do you have some identification to identify who you are?
There's my identification.
That don't mean nothing. Can I have your card?
We don't have badge numbers here.
Do you have cards?
Cards?
Yes. May I have your card with your name on it?
Right now, no. After I can give that to you.
You can't have, so I can't get your identification. That what you're telling me?
I gave you all my identification.
So I need a card so when I go down here to the station, I can see who I'm talking about because I got to go to work.
Yeah, that's fine. But once we deal with this and get you out here, we can. But the way you're acting right now is inappropriate.
So, and you telling me I have to give you my ID?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
We told you multiple times.
Okay.
He's been very nice, very patient.
Very nice and very patient.
I would have asked you 2 times. If you would have told me no,
you would have
have
asked
been
me
going
2
to jail.
times and I would have been going to jail.
Yeah, absolutely.
I respect that. I ain't going nowhere, brother. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Well, stop walking
I ain't
around.
going nowhere.
All right.
What you mean? Walking around? I'm not.
You're walking that way. You're going this way. You're
So what
not
you mean? I'm not cooperating.
Yep.
Because I ain't give you my name?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. I ain't mad. I ain't been to jail in 30 years, so it don't bother me. I need to go see how I look anyway. Yeah. I ain't been in 30 years, man, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter what I went to jail for.
You're right, does it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm way older than you, probably older than your damn daddy, brother. And you sitting here trying to chastise me like I don't know the law. You and your partner threatening to take me to jail because he's saying I'm loitering, and I'm telling him, where is a loitering sign at? Show me a loitering sign. I don't see no loitering sign. None, y'all. I don't see it. I don't see no loitering sign. So, you know.
So what business do you have here then? Keep your hands out of your pockets for the police.
I ain't got nothing in my pockets. I don't have nothing in my pockets that will harm or hurt you.
How do I know
I'm
that?
telling you that.
Okay.
I'm a law-abiding
Don't put your hands in your
citizen.
pockets
I am a
anymore.
law-abiding
Put
citizen.
your hands in your
I don't
pockets
have
and handcuffing you.
anything to harm or hurt you.
I hope not.
In my pocket.
I hope not.
I'm letting you know right now. I don't have nothing.
Thank you.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
I appreciate
Thank you.
that. Never said you weren't.
Thank you. So you telling me I can't go in my property? I'm telling you is I don't have anything to harm or hurt you, and you telling me I can't go in my
Let me
pocket?
search you then to make sure
For
you
what?
don't-
Hell no, you ain't searching me.
Okay, that's
What you
fine.
searching me for?
I'm not searching you. I'm just asking. Can I not ask?
And I said no.
Then I'm not going to do it.
Okay then. I know my law.
Okay.
I
Don't be
know my
putting your
law.
hands in your pockets then.
Bothering me cause I'm sitting here minding my business, ready to go to work, and here he comes threatening me, telling me I got to give him my ID like I'm a kid, like I don't know what's going on. Like, come on, man. Then he assuming that I'm somebody else that he know that he put me in handcuffs 2 years ago at Kiki's. Man, get out of here. I ain't worked at Kiki's since 2015. Come on, man. I'm older than both of their daddies, and they sitting here trying to chastise me. Come on, man.
In the end, the man walks into his job, verifies his employment, and avoids arrest. But only after standing his ground for nearly half an hour, demanding basic rights the deputies were determined to ignore. No ticket, no charge, just power trip caught on camera. Thank you for watching. If you believe in holding public officials accountable and protecting your rights, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It motivates us to bring you more eye-opening videos like this. The original video links are in the description. Check them out and support the creators. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always record. We'll see you in the next video.